All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Chapter 3 of Guy Party Podcast. I'm here with my buddy Matt,
As usual.
as usual, and I'm here with myself because if I wasn't here with myself, I don't know what I'm getting at right here, but it's me. So,
No, all right. All right, we're going to go off topic before we even get started here, before we get to your
wait, we
vacation.
didn't even introduce a topic. No topic has been introduced, but we're going to go off of it.
Well, before what we had planned to
Cool.
start on.
Okay.
I'm going to preface this by saying I've never done drugs, but
Matt's never done drugs.
I've heard people bring this up before.
Okay.
Have you ever had one of those, like, I don't want to say like existential crises or whatever, but when you realize that like you're only your brain, if that makes sense? Do you know what I'm saying?
Your body
Like you
is a temple,
you
Matt.
become too like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Outside yourself? Like,
Too aware, where like
too
it's not like
self-aware
you're
that
seeing
you're-
like out
you
from
are
outside.
only your consciousness.
Yes, where like your whole body is just like flub.
Just
It's really
whatever.
just your brain. Have you ever had that experience?
No.
No.
I mean, I guess I've read some books and stuff that's made me like kind of think like, like
I'll
stuff
have
like
to I'll have
that.
to link you to something later where someone else brought it up and they talk about it for like a minute in another podcast. But it's just like you become so too self-aware and like you realize that like really you're just your brain and like yeah, it's weird.
But your brain's connected to everything.
I don't know. I just thought about it with like the whole
Okay, Matt, chop
I
your
wasn't
leg
here.
off. You just your brain? No. Chop your leg off.
well, all right. Now I'm going to go off
Chop
of this.
one arm off.
Where's your skeleton?
Inside my skin, under muscles, connected to tendons, ligaments, and all that fun stuff with nerves and blah blah blah.
All right.
Veins.
But your consciousness is in your brain. Where's your brain?
In my skull.
Which is inside your skeleton.
Yes.
So you're your consciousness, right?
Yes.
So how is your skeleton inside your consciousness?
Welcome to Guy Party Podcast, guys. Didn't mean to throw you into such heavy philosophical speak.
Anyway, as we got sidetracked in the first 2 minutes, tell us about your vacation down in Aruba.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess that was the main topic we were talking about. First, dude, it was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I don't want to rub it in your face or anything, but like, we got off the plane. You know, I had like a sweatshirt on, sweatpants on. We got out, and I'm just like, it was 85 degrees and like a bit humid immediately. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Shed that shit, put it back in my bag, and just, dude, I wasn't out of shorts or anything the whole trip. It was like during the day, 85 and sunny. At night, it's 79 and
Nice.
just gorgeous the whole time. Traveling down there kind of sucked. I hate layovers and flights. So annoying. We flew out of Denver, so we tried to sleep. Remember? I think we talked
Yeah.
about that
Yeah,
last time.
tried.
We tried to sleep. I think I got like 2.5 hours of sleep. Ashley didn't sleep at all, so she champed it. And then
Nice.
we drove down, got on the parked our car, got on the shuttle, did the whole, whatever thing. First time I ever went through customs because I never went out of the country before. Wasn't that bad, but I can definitely, cause like going there wasn't bad. You didn't really have to go through U.S. customs or anything. Going there, you just have to show your passport and whatnot. But regular security. But on the way back, you have to go through. We went through customs in Aruba, but then Aruba has like a U.S. customs there. You usually have to go to, like, say if we flew to Miami, we have to fly to Miami, and your first port of entry you have to go through customs there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Aruba has it there, so we went through security at Aruba, like Aruban security, Arubian, I think they are. And then immediately after that, we went through U.S. security. So like we're just getting our bags checked like 3 or 4 times, going through security, like the metal detectors and stuff, like 3 or 4 times, going through our bags, trying to find our bags after they were searched through customs, and then get everything on the right, right airline belt for the plane to take your bag to the right fucking location. And it was a mess, but we got there like 3 hours early, hit the bar. But dude, when we first got there and got the taxi, got to our resort thing, and I saw the water for the first time, dude,
How blue was it?
it was bluer than blue.
I guess it's more like a teal, probably, right?
It was like teal, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe
a greenish blue.
Maybe seafoam green. I don't know. But it was like the first 2 days we got there, the water was like crystal clear. You can see your feet and everything. But kind of a storm rolled through just off of Venezuela, which pretty much is where Aruba is. And it got cloudy toward the end of the week, but it was still nice days, still spotty sun, some clouds. But it was good to have some break from the sun because I was getting baked. Like, I have pretty dark skin and I get tan, but like the UV index down there, I checked the weather and it was just UV index was like off the charts, extreme UV warning. Is like, oh great, that's awesome. So I put sunscreen on like every hour, but it was nice, dude. The people down there are so kind. They call it One Happy Island, and it's for a reason. Everybody was just. Everybody said hi. Everybody smiled. Everybody like shook your hand, or service was awesome everywhere. But
that's awesome.
Dude, yeah, man, you don't get that shit, especially back where you are, back near Philly where we came from. But I mean, Wyoming's nice. Everybody's nice here, but dude, the highlight of the trip, me, Ashley, her dad, and brother went on a UTV tour.
Yeah, I remember you saying you were gonna do something like that.
Yeah, dude, that was the best part of the trip because the island's only 19 miles long, and the southern side of it's like the tropical paradise. You usually see the crystal clear water, all the resorts, all the nice like tiki huts and restaurants and bars, and like the touristy place. The other side of the island's a goddamn desert. There's nothing, just cactus and rock. So we hopped on this UTV. So it was me and Ashley in one, and her dad and brother another, along with 30 or 40 other people. Big tour, but we just went the entire length of the island. Saw like Aruba's first Roman Catholic chapel, some little chapel up on the hill overlooking the ocean. We saw like an old gold mine from the 1850s or something. That like Dutch settlers, when they first found it. It's a Dutch island. So like when Dutch settlers like from Holland and shit came over there, they were mining gold they found. So we saw the gold mine ruins. We went to like some natural bridges that formed because it's all limestone, and like the wave action there just erodes it out and forms natural cool bridges. Like the biggest one they had there, like it collapsed in like 2005, I want to say, but it was really cool to see. Pictures everywhere. But that whole side of the island, there's no beach really, so it's just like the sheer rock cliffs with the waves just like smashing up against it, and it was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And then we went to like our final stop there, a natural pool. So like once you got to the end of the tour, on the other complete end of the island, there's like a 15-foot deep like natural just like swimming pool that's just off the edge of the surf there. It's really cool. People are like going in there, like there's crabs crawling all around, just crazy like fish and stuff swimming around. It was beautiful. But Ashley was so scared because I drove most of the time because it was really dusty and her contacts were getting irritated, I guess. I was just trying to go like as crazy as she'd let me go on that UTV. It was so fun, just going like they were they can go like 60 miles an hour.
What does the U in UTV stand for?
Utility term.
All right, because I figured ATV was all terrain, so I wasn't sure what U would be.
UTV.
That sounds about right. I'll let you have that one. I won't
You want me to have
fact check
it?
you.
Nah, it's given to me. Yeah, UTV recreational vehicle, whatever. Yeah, I think it's just utility, but yeah, because I mean it has like a little bed in the back. It wasn't like an ATV, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was side by side, pretty much is what they call them. But that was my favorite part. But just sitting on the beach, the sunsets there were to die for, man. Like the sunsets out here are really cool because people say this is like God's country out here. But the sunset, we have pictures. I'll post some pictures up. But wow, dude, like the whole sky turns like pink and purple and shit, and you can just see the sun go down over the horizon. It just goes down over the ocean, goes down, down, down. And we were sitting there drinking bourbon on the beach and smoking a cigar, just watching the sun go down.
That's
2
awesome.
or 3 nights there. Oh man, the food was awesome.
What
It
kind
was-
of food was it? Was it like
Dude, everybody who goes there is American.
so? It's kind
So,
of like it seemed like it was
cater
Americanized
to
a little
us.
bit.
Yeah,
Alright.
there's some other people from other countries. Like we met some people from Sweden the last day we were there. But dude, the place we stayed at is like a nice resort, and it's expensive to go there. So the only people who can afford to go there are like 80-plus-year-old people. And like, oh my god, dude, all they would do, they would get up at like 7 in the morning, go by the pool, put their towel down, and just reserve their spot. And there would be just lumps on a log all day. Only getting up to eat. That's it. So pretty much, we didn't have the beach to ourselves, but I was like 75% of the time I was in the water in front of our resort, like by myself. So I kind of had the place to myself. So it was just really crazy relaxing. Well needed.
That's always good. Everyone needs
Yeah.
those kind of vacations.
Yeah, it was just it was unlike anything I've ever experienced because I mentioned I've never been out of the country. It was my first experience. I'm glad I didn't have to like go alone, for any messed up reason, like for work or whatever. I was able to go with Ashley, so we flew together and taxied together. It was ideal. But what was really fun, the traveling situation was but when I was actually in the air flying, I booted up a new game for Switch. By the way, Nintendo Switch is fucking clutch for traveling. You guys travel
that's
a
what
lot?
I've heard.
You guys like playing video games? Get yourself a Switch, man up, put your Game Boy away, put your Vita away, whatever, and get a Switch.
I mean, we'll go into it a little bit later, but at this point, they have so many games lined up for it that
Oh my god,
it's
dude,
worth
like,
the 250, 300 that you pay for it. Easily worth it now.
it's probably still is it 250 now? I think it's probably still 300. It's only been out for a year. Actually, this month it's been out for a year. I want to say, right?
Yeah, I think when we recorded the last podcast, it was like the year.
The Switch's birthday. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, Switch clutch, get it. I got Celeste before I left, and I wanted to play it like the night before because I downloaded during the morning, and I was like, honestly, maybe I'll start it. Maybe I'll see like where it gets to, where it leads to, but I don't know, man. Dude, that's right now. Like, not many games came out. Like Red Dead didn't come out. I know Smash. We'll talk about that later. Is coming out this year. Like, but dude, it's probably one of the best games I've played this year so far. Didn't play many because not many highlights came out. But dude, it's a really fun game. 2D platformer. It's like 8-bit graphics. I played that the entire flight to and from, and holy shit, dude, it was fun. I think I haven't played Super Meat Boy, but I think you saw some stuff on it.
Yeah, I've played Super Meat Boy, and it looks very similar with like the platforming and just dying a lot. Like, I think you texted me yesterday at one point, said you died like 1,500 times already or something.
Oh, that count was before another 4-hour plane ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm up to like 2,300. But I guess that's not. I was looking up on some forums and stuff, seeing people like some people, like 3,000 deaths is like average. So I'm all right.
All right.
Plus I played all handheld, and I got big hands for little Switch, and I've messed up some buttons sometimes. Like, and some of the times I'm sure it is with, like Super Meat Boy 2, but like games like that, when you die, you're like, fuck, like that was completely my fault. Like I shouldn't have died. Shouldn't have died. I rushed it. I didn't time things right. I just didn't think. And then you just die. Before you know it, you die 30 times in a level before you advance to the next section. But it's a great 2D platformer. The music in the game is amazing. Like I don't know who did it, but it's spot on. The story is good too. I mean,
Is it?
we mentioned we might do some streaming of it, and you definitely could because like story is like it's not story heavy,
Mm-hmm.
but the story is like, you know, it's Celeste Mountain. So the Madeline, the main character, is I'm not gonna spoil anything. She wants to climb this mountain, but she just she has like she's battling herself the whole time,
Yeah.
and like you kind of go through her. The mountain is pretty much her, like overcoming some stuff and some fears and some depression and whatnot. But like, oh man, is it fun? And you die, dude. You die a lot. But at one point in the game, it says like, be proud of your death count because like every time you die, you're learning something new in
Yep.
the game. And like, I was like, you're right. I died like at that point in the game, I died like 300 times. And I was like, dude, every time I die, I was like, oh wait, could have done that differently. Could have done that differently. Should have done that. Should have grabbed here. Should have jumped now.
That's how Dark Souls is.
So
Like I've
good,
mentioned
dude.
before.
Yep. I might actually get that now that's being ported to Switch.
Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
But I'm not like a masochist like you. I don't like
Do it.
fucking.
Just do it.
Probably. I just like playing the Switch so much. Like, usually before I got the Switch, of course, I would just just read in the plane or listen to music or whatever. But
Gotta switch
dude, like
now.
a 7-hour flight just melted away.
Oh, I believe it.
Especially like when you're on a level, you're like, fuck, I got this. 50 tries later, like I got this. Like I know what to do now. Like I got to like the edge of this level where I can almost clear it, and then one little dash jump, got it, done. Next. Oh shit, how do I do this one? And then you just go. It's a great game. It's kind of funny too.
If you like that, I definitely suggest picking up Super Meat Boy. I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
out on Switch also now.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, let's give this a look.
There's not. There's
If it
a
actually-
story.
'cause-
There's a story involved in Super Meat Boy, but it's like very basic through all like little cutscenes without any like voice dialogue or anything. But it's actually
Okay.
almost like a cute little story for Super Meat Boy for kind of a messed up game like that.
yeah, that's kind of how it is for Celeste.
So, if you like Celeste after you beat that, I would suggest picking up Super Meat Boy because it's kind of the same 2D platformer. So.
It is on Switch.
Yep.
Hell yeah! All right,
So.
that's probably the next perk job.
Well,
We'll
Yeah.
see. But dude, I'm beating like after we get done here. Like I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin there for Celeste and finish that bad boy up. Because
just
I'm on the last chapter.
I just bought Celeste on Steam,
How much? $20?
$20. And
Dude,
the reason I
20
bought it
bucks.
for Steam over the Switch is because of achievements.
Oh,
So.
you and your goddamn achievements, dude.
Dude.
Super Meat Boy Switch, $15.
Dude, look at that.
I might have to buy that. How many times you die in Super Meat Boy? If you remember.
A lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Celeste is this way. I'm assuming it isn't. But the cool thing about Super Meat Boy, which I don't know if you know about it, at least in the old version for PC, after you
Protein
beat
shake.
the level on Super
Okay.
Meat Boy,
Does it tell you?
tell you what, how many times you died?
Yeah.
Kind of. What it does
Okay.
is it replays all your attempts at once. So like if you immediately
Oh,
just
I
run
saw
off
you
the
do that.
ledge, you can as you see your attempt that you actually beat the level going, you see in the very beginning as you start off, the first guy that you just ran off the ledge just run right off the ledge. Or if you run like
I've
right
done
into
that.
a buzzsaw, you just see him run into a buzzsaw while like someone else is like jumping past him. It's actually
Yeah,
a
dude.
pretty cool feature.
I have to get it. Gotta get it then, because that's just like Celeste, and it's really fun because every like there's chapters. I guess they're not levels. Like, there are chapters in the game,
Yeah.
and every new chapter like adds a new kind of dynamic to the game. Like, you know, you'll get like into these. You get this little dash in the game. Like when you jump, you can like dash.
Yeah.
So, like some of the map, like some of the levels, you get like it's really windy, so you can like kind of go with the wind, or kind of if you're going against the wind. Like some of the stuff is like you get like this little feather that kind of just shoot you forward, up and down, and for like a limited amount of time. Stuff like that you grab onto like blocks, and like you maneuver it up and down and sideways and over, and it's really cool. Every level, every chapter is completely different with
That's pretty
like with a new dynamic. It's really cool. I suggest picking it up if you guys are on the fence with it and looking at it. Like, just pull the trigger. It's great. It's a beautiful game. Music beautiful. Story is like, kind of empowering. So this girl kind of overcomes herself and kicks some ass. I didn't completely beat it yet, but I'm pretty much done with it. I'm on the last chapter right now, so I'm going through and gonna finish it up after this.
That's pretty dope.
Dope. Killed my whole flight. Yo, Matt. What have you been playing?
What have I been playing? I finished up Prey.
What is Prey? Haven't played it. Talk to me, Matt.
So, trying to think of how to explain it without making it super spoilerish.
Probably never gonna play it.
So it's kind of like a action horror shooter, first person shooter type game. Essentially,
Okay.
you like wake up and you get like a message from your brother, and he's like, "Oh, I'm excited to see you come up to this space station that like his brother is like CEO of, and you're like apparently vice president of this company that your parents started up or something, like super big company."
Okay.
And you make your way to the space station eventually, and like they're creating these things called neuromods, which in the
Plasmids.
game, huh?
Plasmids.
Kind of. Essentially, what they are in the game is it's you learn if you read like enough emails on computers and stuff that they're devices that when you install them, you can learn how to do something within seconds. So like you can learn how to play a piano within seconds by installing this neuromod thing.
Are there limitations? Could you only do so many?
In the game, yes, because that's like the leveling system in the game is finding these neuromods.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But then you find out later in the game, like if you remove a neuromod, you forget everything from the point it was installed until the point you remove it. So your brain gets reset to like right before it was installed. And you're on the space station, and then like there's these aliens called the Typhon which take over.
Okay.
And then like you kind of have to like fight your way through the space station and do the whole shindig, and eventually obviously it gives you like a couple different endings, which kind of all
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, and like you can be like, it's cool because you can kind of go a couple different ways. Like you can be like an empathetic hero where like you try and
Nope.
save everyone. Be the ultimate good guy, or you can just go the complete like savage, I'm gonna kill everything and anything I see type playthrough.
Duh.
There's achievements for both, which is pretty cool. Of not killing any humans and killing or making sure there's no humans left at the end of the game.
Damn.
Yeah, but it was pretty
sounds
good.
pretty cool.
There were a couple things that happened in the game. I won't say what they are to avoid spoilers, but there's a couple moments in the game where something happened and you're just like, holy crap, what is going on? And it just catches you completely off guard, including the ending. 100% did not see it coming. And when it happened, it was like, all right, I'm interested to see where they're going to go after this, because they have a DLC announced, I think, or they're working on
nice.
one.
Yeah,
Which
the
is
game
saying
came out
something.
almost a year ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say the game came out a while ago, so the fact that DLC is now coming out,
2017.
pretty excited about that. And I actually bought it
Dude.
the night before it was released, and finally just beat it after having it
Good.
backlogged for so long.
Your backlog is insane, dude.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. All right, games
away,
keep adding
chip
up,
away.
but I'm getting there.
That's my chip sound.
But it was pretty good. So now I'm kind of like,
It's Bethesda, right?
yeah.
Nice. Dude, Bethesda's great.
And the cool thing is, like, there's achievements to it for like playing multiple ways, and like with these neuromods, you can actually get like the alien abilities later in the game. And
Would it spoil it if you told me what the alien abilities were?
Technically, yes.
God damn
Yes. Well, I'll say it real quick. The next 30 seconds will be spoilers.
Spoiler
so if you
alert.
really don't want a spoiler for a game in the next that was released almost a year ago, skip ahead 30 seconds. Start in now. Essentially, there's these things called mimics, which can mimic whatever they want. So like you find out like there's this like you'll see like a trash can in a corner and a trash can knocked over next to it. It's like, oh, one of these is probably gonna be a mimic. You hit it and it turned into an alien. And you can get those abilities later, and you along with other abilities, which like you can become like a complete savage and go around and kill people and kind of become an alien then. But it's pretty cool. So like that's one of the things which was like an oh shit moment.
So you're a human in the game then, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
And like I said, throughout the game, there's like oh shit moments where it's just like, what is going on? I thought I had things figured out.
Nope. You were wrong.
Yeah, and there's actually one end into the game which you can get pretty early within like, if you're trying to do like it fast, you could get within like probably 2 to 3 hours of the game. But when you do it, you find out that like it kind of spoils the actual ending.
Yeah, forget that.
Luckily, I didn't do it until after I did the normal endings, so it wasn't spoiled to me. But like I was going through the subreddit and I saw people like, yeah, I did that ending, and it just completely spoiled the actual ending for me. It's like, oh, that kind of sucks because the actual ending was like a huge, like, oh shit moment.
Crazy. Yeah. That's awesome.
But yeah, that was pretty fun. So I'm trying to get the achievements in that. And I actually just got all the non-DLC achievements in Shadow of Mordor. Which, God, that took me forever.
Shadow of.
It's Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings game. It's pretty cool. I don't know what game I would necessarily compare it to. It's like a hack and slash type game. Very similar to like Batman Arkham Asylum and stuff, where it's just like, you know, fighting a bunch of guys at once and being overpowered. And
Matt likes to be overpowered by a bunch of guys at once. You guys heard it here first.
yeah, a little bit.
Guy Party Pod.
Even Dark Souls. Eventually, I get overpowered there.
I gotta just because you say it's so great, I gotta do it. I gotta get it.
What? Get what?
Anywho.
What are you getting?
It's pretty. Dark Souls, dude.
Oh, yeah.
On Switch when it comes out. It comes out soon, right?
May. Speaking of coming out on Switch,
dude.
Smash was announced.
Drum roll,
Smash
please.
Bros.
He already
for
said
the
it, though.
Switch.
Fucking Smash, dude. That reveal video that I told you to watch like maybe a half hour ago. That reveal video was like, oh my god, I got like goosebumps.
Dude, I cannot wait for it.
People were like calling it out, like, oh my god, it's Smash, it's
Like-
Smash, it's Smash. And then you saw reflection in Inkling's eye, and it's like, it's Smash.
And it just showed the Smash symbol, and I cannot
The
wait.
Smash logo gleams in the Inkling's eye as it looks back, and then you can see like Breath of the Wild style Link, and then
You
know,
see
of course,
silhouettes of like Mario and
Mario.
Donkey Kong and all
the
of them.
Bowser and everything. But dude, that game, and then the cool part about the whole like the reveal video was like everybody was so fucking excited, like yeah, Smash, oh my god, like they're cheering, going crazy. Then it kind of died down a little bit when like it said Super Smash Brothers on the screen, and then it faded out. And kind of everybody calmed down a little bit. Then it said 2018. Then everybody went fucking crazy, like yeah, 20, it's coming out this year, like oh my god.
That's because we don't have to wait 2 years like some games that get announced. Because apparently they've been working on this game in secret for like the past 2 or 3 years.
Absolutely.
Which is super nice because then it's like we don't have to go through all the hype and have the hype just kill the actual product like some games.
I mean, you can't really. It's gonna be great, dude.
I can't wait.
You know it's gonna be good. Unfortunately, we were talking about this earlier. I didn't play Brawl or I didn't play anyone for like Wii U, Super Smash 4, but we have some extensive history, of course, with Smash on 64 and Melee.
It got
on the Cube.
It got to a point at college when we played Smash on 64 that you didn't even play because you just kept dying.
I just kept hitting goddamn mines. Everybody fucking threw a goddamn mine, and I'd be like, oh, like I'm doing pretty good this time. Boom, gone. I was dead.
Yeah, you gotta think 10 moves ahead, bud.
Yeah.
The second you see a mine get put down, you have to keep that mental note.
Like a goddamn plague. Yep, I know. Again, Matt, we've gone over this. I like video games.
But you're not good.
I'm not doing too bad in Celeste though, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back there.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Dude, everybody's excited. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a great game, no matter who's in it, no matter who they take away.
I'm curious to what new characters are gonna be put in it.
Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see in Smash Brothers? What do you think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be Super Smash Brothers, or do you think it's gonna be like Super Smash Brothers 5? What do you think?
It's I think the title is a work in progress. So like they just said Super Smash Brothers, but they're gonna have like an actual, title after that where it's like Super Smash Brothers something. Not just
maybe.
Super Smash Brothers because that's the original. I don't see them doing
true.
that.
That's 64.
I mean, then again, Tomb Raider did that, but
True.
who knows?
I mean,
Um,
look at the
speaking of
movies,
which,
man. Rocky 1, 2, 3.
quick side note,
Rocky's just
quick-
Rocky.
Quick side note: Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 are being like remastered also, and with like a new engine or something. And apparently, if you have them, I don't know if it's on Steam or just like downloaded on any console. I'd have to look it up. You get the remastered for free, and I have the entire Tomb Raider series on Steam, so I'm getting the
Look at you.
remastered versions for free, which is awesome. But anyway,
People you want to see
people,
on
yeah.
Smash. 1 sec. Yeah, you go ahead. Who do you want to see, Matt?
I honestly don't know. I haven't played the last one, so like I know there's like a bunch of Street Fighter people and stuff like that in it.
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting if Crash Bandicoot was in it, because
Everybody's saying Crash.
that's kind of having a resurgence with the remastered version, which also was just put up for pre-purchase on Steam. And I'm waiting to see if achievements are in that game, so I can torture myself with that.
Yep.
Also, with Dark Souls coming to Switch, I would be interested to see a Dark Souls character on Smash. Because there's Solaire from Dark Souls, which is like the meme of Dark Souls, where like any cartoon you see of him and the whole praise the sun thing, if you've heard that, all comes from this guy called Solaire with Jolly Cooperation. Maybe I'll throw a picture up of him on the video portion. Pretty cool guy, pretty chill guy. Everyone that's played Dark Souls loves him. Haven't heard a person that hates him. Just because he's a jolly guy that you have to love. Who else?
Okay.
I don't know. What about you? Do you have any people you could
Of
think
course,
of?
as I mentioned, I didn't play the last two. However, I just looked up. I was like, oh, I would like to see like like the dude from Animal Crossing. That'd be awesome. That'd be funny. And I looked it up, and he was in Smash Brothers 4 for Wii.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, dude, Ryu would be pretty cool, like one of the Street Fighter. No, he's fucking in Super Smash Bros. 4. So like, the two people I thought, nah, they're not in there. They're already on there. However, I don't know if they're gonna stay or not. Was Knuckles?
I don't know if any other Sonic
any in
characters
there?
besides
Sonic's in
Sonic
there.
was in it.
I would like to see Knuckles. That'd be pretty cool. Or what's the doctor? What's the bad guy's name?
Eggman?
Yeah, something like that. Right?
Maybe?
Was he in there?
I don't think he's been in there. But also, like, at this point, like, in the reveal trailer, like, you saw the silhouettes of, like, a bunch of people, and then you saw it from, like, way back where the Inklings or whatever they are called, and you see a bunch of, like, characters standing next to each other.
Yep.
There's all these people posting pictures now, like, I think one, like, the caption was, like, get out of my swamp, and when they zoomed in on the silhouettes, it's a silhouette of Shrek. And, like,
Nah.
I that was fan-made. I highly doubt Shrek is going to be in it.
Well,
But it's
dude,
just one of those things where, like, people are making up all these random characters in the silhouettes now.
good though. Give them some goddamn idea. I'm glad to see Marth and Roy.
Oh, they've been in it since, like, the second game.
I was gonna say I'm glad to see they're in Super Smash Bros. 4. However, Roy was DLC. Marth was in the actual like regular game. But hey, if you get the DLC, you can play as him. But
I think in the GameCube
dude,
version...
I hope they keep Mega Man.
No, GameCube version, Marth was in it, and that was pre-DLC stuff. You just had to unlock them.
Marth and Roy were both in it. You just had to unlock it with however
Yeah.
many fights you had to do or however many hours.
Yeah.
But in Super Smash 4, for I guess was that Wii U and this Nintendo 3DS,
Yeah.
the Roy was DLC.
I know Mega Man was in there also, I think.
Mega Man was he was in there, non-DLC, so he was just a newcomer.
Yeah.
I would like to see him again. Since I didn't play the Wii U, who the fuck played Wii U? Sorry,
Anyone that wanted to play Mario Maker.
but I would like. Is that coming to Switch?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet. I would love it.
It should, because it should.
Oh, I want
His villager.
Waluigi to be in Smash. I don't think he's been in it
Waluigi?
yet. Waluigi.
Waluigi?
Waluigi.
Waluigi. Didn't ask that, but
Yeah.
He's
'Cause Wario's
across
been
my
in it.
Discord right now. Wario is in all of them, pretty much. I think. Not all of them. He was in the first two. He's in Super Smash 4. I don't know who was in.
He wasn't in the first one.
No, he wasn't in the first one. He wasn't in Melee either.
All right.
I don't believe.
Um,
Who would I like to see?
you can always come
I'm
back
not
to it.
sure. I would like what of course the first thing I think of is like, I like to see like a Pokemon, like an obscure Pokemon thrown in there, like a Scyther or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But like, of course, they're gonna keep the Pikachu's, the Jigglypuffs, the Mewtwo's, and the Charizards and shit. But
Yeah.
some other random like a DLC or some crazy way to unlock them would be cool. Like for like I don't know, some other cool crazy Pokemon.
I could see what is it, like the Rabbids or whatever they are. Mario just had a crossover game with him.
Rabbids. I can see maybe one of the
Something from
the
that.
asshole, the Broodals. One of the Broodals, maybe.
Is that from the
Odyssey?
Rabbids? Oh, wait.
The fucking rabbits you have to fight. The Broodals.
Oh,
ride-
like the little
yeah.
boss fights they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Something like that. I don't know. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
I'll think about it a
Well,
little bit.
well-
A lot of these characters in here I'm looking at, I have no idea where the hell they're from.
You want to send me the link and I'll take a look and maybe
Am I a shitty gamer? I don't know.
maybe a little bit.
Probably a lot of it. But who the fuck is Lucario?
Lucario? I'm pretty sure that's a
Yeah.
Pokemon.
See, I would
From
not let him
like
play.
third or fourth generation.
Oh, oh. I don't know. But
Yeah.
See, even if it was, yeah, it's a Pokemon. I'd have no idea because
Blue Fox.
Yep.
Yeah.
The golden age of Pokemon was, red, blue, yellow,
Yep.
gold, silver, and I would even dabble maybe in like ruby and sapphire. But after that, fuck that.
Yeah. Gets a little
The first
crazy
like what,
after
251 or 256 or whatever, they're the best. The original 151. Don't get me started on this. That was our childhood.
that. Right?
Anywho, yeah. I'm excited for that.
Can't wait.
So excited for that.
Can't wait. I've heard people saying they want the Doom guy in it.
Okay.
Which
That'd be
Doom
pretty
is on
cool.
Switch now. I could see him possibly
Mm-hmm.
get him put in.
Along with
They're
Dark
not
Souls.
doing
Put that Dark Souls guy in.
yeah, Solaire. I mean, they're obviously not
Put-
doing Nintendo only properties now, so because they've had Snake from Metal Gear Solid in it, which is
Yep.
a Sony property IP.
Yeah. He's out now though. I think. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. Or I don't think it was he in 4.
I don't know if he was. He might not have been. He was in the one for the Wii, I want to say.
Okay, so it was in whatever, dude. Again, I didn't play those two, but I'm just thinking maybe like, dude, bring a Borderlands character in. Bring Roland in.
That would be cool.
He's dead. No, he's not.
Which,
Bring Tiny Tina in there.
oh my god.
One of her special moves is her throwing like dynamite or something. That'd be fucking.
Not Claptrap.
Ooh, yes.
Um,
Nintendo, if you're listening, work some deal out there. Some 2K stuff and
weird or funny thing I saw about Borderlands, which was kind of an interesting theory, was that everything in the Borderlands game hasn't actually happened.
It's happened to me like 1,000 times.
No, like in the Borderlands universe, it has not actually happened. Because in the beginning of each game, you hear Roland telling a story. And someone theorized
The beginning
it's
of
all
the second game
just
was Marcus telling a story.
Did I say Roland?
Yeah.
I meant Marcus, the guy who sells the guns.
Okay.
And it's
Yep.
all just an ad for someone to buy his guns.
Shut up. I don't
Hey,
wanna hear this
I thought it was
goddamn
interesting.
gobbledygook.
Anyway,
Whatever.
Smash. Super excited. We'll think
Super
of
excited.
possibly some other characters.
Dude, I have no idea. Everybody I think of is like, oh, they're ready. Oh, it's already in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already in there. But yeah. I was looking just around, listening to some podcasts and stuff, and apparently, oh, you hear that? That was weird.
I heard that.
Yeah. PlayStation's like filed a patent or something for backwards compatibility.
Okay.
I'm thinking. My thought is it's gonna be PS5 when that comes out. They'll make it backwards compatible for PS4 games, because I mean PS4 is so late in its life at this point.
It's about 10 years now, isn't it?
I'm not entirely sure, but like, why would they go ahead and do it now for PS3 games, even when they have PlayStation Now? You can
Yeah.
stream those games. Why would they want to go ahead and do that and maybe lose some revenue from that? It's all about money making for these guys, unfortunately. But I'm thinking it's going to be put in the PS5 for PS4 games.
Would be nice.
It'd be also nice if the PS5 would play PS4 games,
But
PS3 games.
I mean,
PS3 games.
at this point, how many games that you have for PlayStation are physical?
All of them.
Really? I hear a
I
lot of
think
people just download them now.
I don't do that. If I'm gonna pay $60 for something, I want a physical copy of it.
No, I'm the same way. Like, I could easily pay a certain amount of money and get comics for cheaper on like online, like digital copies. But it's just like something about having it
Fuck
in
that.
my hand makes it feel better.
That's the whole thing with I used to do the audiobooks when I was traveling a lot. Like, I bought all these books, and it's like, I have like 15 books in audio files.
Yeah.
but I want the physical copy. Like, I go to Barnes and Noble all the time. I can buy books on like Kindle or an e-reader or whatever, but I'd rather turn a real page, or like I'd rather hold a real disc and insert a real disc into the game. But do you think eventually they'll move away from that and just only
Oh.
do like downloading?
Yes and no. I can see them
sure hope not.
shying away from it, but at the same time, I can see them maybe be doing something where it's like at bookstores they have a small selection, but like if you want to order a book, they have it like in a warehouse somewhere.
Yeah.
Reason being, a lot more people spending times on their phones and tablets and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
But like if someone goes to
There's my chicken.
the beach or like the pool or something, they don't necessarily always want to have a Kindle, and especially if they have to worry about battery life, that's where the physical copy of the book is better.
That's more beneficial. Yo, give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, I don't see them shying away from it, but I could see them.
Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, dude, I
Yeah,
completely
like
get what you're saying there. Like,
I was actually at Barnes and Noble's earlier tonight. Between going from one gym to the other, I had a couple hours to kill, and I bought the first couple Witcher books, because the Witcher video games are based off of a book series.
did not know that.
Yeah, like the first book came out in like '92 or like late '80s or something, a long time ago. So I'm gonna start reading through
That's a
those,
lifetime away.
and I'm actually like finishing up Lord of the Rings on audiobook. Listen to that when I'm at PetSmart in the morning.
Good, dude. They're long, aren't they?
The audiobooks are all under 20 hours. So they're not terribly long. I will say this though. Peter Jackson, who directed the movies, my God, did he do amazing work on those movies, because some of these audiobooks, it's like I would not be able to sit here and read this, and if it was like word for word and like shot for shot the same as the books, it could be a boring ass movie. I'll say that much.
Yeah. Yep.
Like
That's
in the second movie, Two Towers, with like the Battle of Helm's Deep, like the big battle at the end of the movie. It's like,
Okay.
I don't know. It felt like it was like 5 minutes in the audiobook. And it was
really?
like I was expecting some big battle and having it be like really descriptive, and it was like all of a sudden it was over, and I was like, did the battle even happen? Like, what? So, and there's
I've only
also,
seen one of the Lord of the Rings movies. I wasn't really a big fan.
if you're gonna pick the movies or the books, go with the movies. There's a lot of stuff in the books that like go into detail and stuff, but they can be hard to read. Like there's parts in the first book where
Some dry reads.
in the first book in the first movie, they completely cut out this one character, and I'm glad they did, because it was like, it felt like it just droned on, and all he did was sing, and it was like, why?
Sing?
Why is this in the book?
Oh,
And
thanks.
It's like, all right, I can see it at the time, but it's like would not have made well for the movie, but
Yeah.
yeah, and that's kind of actually why I'm playing through Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor, because I've been on that Lord of the Rings kick.
That's good.
So.
Good, man. Glad to hear that.
But I'm hoping the Witcher books get me in the mood to play The Witcher then, and actually try and power through the first game, because the first game is rough.
How so?
Controls, graphics aren't the best. I think it came out. I think it came out in the late 90s. Steam
Hey,
says 2008, but
Hey, man. I'm playing through Ocarina of Time. For the
oh
first
no,
time.
initial release date was 2007. Still doesn't hold
That
up
was
well.
the same as Bioshock 1?
I think BioShock 1 was like 08.
Oh wait, okay.
But
Same thing.
nope, '07.
Ooh.
BioShock actually came out first by like 3 months.
Boom, Matt.
But
Boom.
the first Witcher is rough to get through, and I've heard people be like, you can start the second one, it fills you in on everything, but it's like, I have the
Yeah,
first one,
fuck
I want to
that.
play through it, want to feel the
Yeah, dude.
experience, but it's not easy. But I've heard the second and the third
You'll power
game.
through.
Huh?
You'll power through.
I will eventually.
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 I'll get to it. Eventually. Remember that character?
Mm-mm.
Never mind. I'm not gonna get on a sidetrack. Stick on the topic.
All right.
Yeah. So also for Switch, I see Fractured Butthole South Park.
I still have to beat
It's
that.
coming out for that. I will probably end up getting it because I didn't really see much interest in it in PlayStation or anything. But
Have you played?
if I'm going somewhere and I gotta download it on the Switch, I'm gonna play it.
Have you played Stick of Truth?
Nope, didn't.
That's a good game. It kind of picks up right where that game leaves off.
So you're suggesting to get both?
I would suggest the first one was really well done. You can probably beat it in like 8 hours. It's not that long if you don't spend forever doing all the side stuff.
Okay.
But it's really funny. I think Matt and Trey, the guys who like created South Park, actually wrote the game and stuff and made the game.
Okay.
Obviously, like, not like the programming part, but like did all the writing for the story and stuff. So it's very like true to South Park, the show, with
Mhm.
a lot of references to previous shows and episodes.
Oh, okay.
But I would highly suggest playing through Stick of Truth first, and then going into Fractured Butthole, because it pretty much picks up right where the Stick of Truth ends.
Cool. I think, dude, the last South Park video game I played was the one for N64 back in '98.
Did not play that.
I just kind of picked up snowballs and threw yellow snow at turkeys.
Nice.
And that's all I remember. Playing at my buddy's house when I was like 7.
Nice.
Don't know how I got the game because it's rated M for mature and I was 7, but older brothers are cool. That's all I'm going to say. That's probably how we got it. Yeah, dude.
And I know I texted you this, but you haven't really done much about it. Jessica Jones came out season 2 on Netflix this past weekend.
Ooh, yes. Let's get on Netflix talk.
And
Netflix and chill, guys.
when it came out, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, I found out it was coming out on the weekend. And I still haven't finished Iron Fist at that point. And I had like 2 episodes left to go, so like I powered through that, and then powered through the Defenders in like 2 days. And Defenders wasn't bad.
I heard it was boring.
I mean, I came off of watching Iron Fist right before that, and I thought Iron Fist was so it might have made Defenders feel a little bit better.
How is Jessica Jones?
First season of Jessica Jones is good. I know you said you've only watched Daredevil and Punisher. First season of Jessica Jones was really good. The villain in it was really well done. Second season, I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes in. It's tough to say right now. It feels more like a sci-fi X-Files feel right now than like a superhero show feel. But maybe that'll change in the coming episodes, hopefully.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. But right now it's not bad, just doesn't feel so much like a superhero show to me.
Okay.
So
I was looking at like the main actress in that, and she's like she was in Breaking Bad, but I'm still going through season 4 of that. Almost done with it, but
was she in Breaking
she
Bad?
was. Yeah, she was
Oh.
Jane. She was Jesse's girlfriend who overdosed.
Yeah.
Remember? Spoiler alert from a show that's done in
Yep.
2013.
I remember that now.
Yeah. So yeah, she was in there, and I saw because I didn't know anything about Jessica Jones, and like I pulled it up just to see, and I was like, oh, that girl looks familiar. And I was like, wait, yeah, okay, that girl is familiar because I just saw her die in a bed 2 days ago
Yep.
with Aaron Paul.
Yep.
She's a good actress, so that'd be fun to watch. Was Luke Cage good?
It was alright. I don't know.
Dude.
Luke Cage and Iron Fist just didn't grab me as much as
You're not selling it, man. Because
This-
Daredevil was
this-
outstanding.
that's the thing. Like,
Punisher
if I had to
was
put them, I would
amazing.
put like Daredevil season 1 and season 2 at the top, and then like Jessica Jones season 1, and then Defenders, and then like probably Iron Fist and Luke Cage are kind of like tied right now.
Okay.
So,
Have you seen The Punisher?
oh yeah, did I not say the Punisher?
You did not. I don't think.
I'll probably put Punisher up there with Jessica Jones, tied
Okay,
for second.
Cool. That
Um,
makes me excited to watch
they were
the
both
first season.
pretty good.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, the last. I'm not going to spoil anything, of course, but the last like 2 episodes of The Punisher were like
Dude,
on the edge
It's
of my
such a good
seat,
show.
like biting my nails, like oh my god, heart rate like through the roof. That's a show.
what's his name?
It kind of starts off slow a little bit.
It does start off a little bit slow.
but it has to
Um,
build a background, which I guess. I mean, you got some of the background in Daredevil, but
Not too much.
no, not too much.
You got a
It did
little
good
bit, but
enough
not a
job.
whole lot.
It did a good job. But once
John
it got
Bernthal,
going-
who does the
John
Punisher,
Bernthal, yeah.
he does a really good job
Mhm.
as playing that character.
Yep. Just
Like, I remember that in season 2 of Daredevil, it was just like this guy. Like, I was a little hesitant at first because like I always think of the Punisher as a big, like, brooding, muscular guy, and I was like, he's a little small for the Punisher, but like
the
he
badass
does,
level is there.
yeah.
Dude, even Thomas Jane
Yeah.
in 2004
He
for
was
the Punisher.
He was good too.
He was good, but he wasn't as a big kind of,
No,
muscular, beefy.
But I
dude.
felt like he was more
like the Russian guy
muscular.
I thought was.
Well, that was Kevin Nash. I mean, Kevin Nash is gonna make anyone look small.
Yeah. Dude, that was a brutal part of the movie where they threw the boiling water on his face and then kicked
Yep.
him down the stairs. He stands
Yep.
up. I'm all right. And just collapses. That's a great part.
And you got that Russian music or whatever playing in the background during the entire fight.
Yeah, he throws the
Throws a grenade, closes his door, hits the grenade back through the window.
Yep. That's great.
That's a good movie.
Jumps in the tub. Dude, that movie is awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll have to watch Jessica Jones then now,
Yeah.
because
I would highly suggest it. At least the
Yeah.
first season.
hell yeah,
So
do it.
I am
But
doing
yeah, what the hell is this thing about a Super Bowl?
Alright.
We were chatting on Discord earlier, and like we are just like, oh, look, we should talk about this. Like, let's talk about this episode. And he just sends me Super Bowl. I was like, what the fuck?
This is a really dumb moment I had last night. So I'm browsing Reddit, as I do,
Okay, as we all do.
and at the top of the Reddit website, there's like home, popular, all, random, and then users.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally I'll just see where random takes me.
Ooh,
And
that sounds fun.
Yeah. And it took me, or was that what it was? It was either that or I was browsing popular and I came across it. But the subreddit was R Super Bowl, SUPERBOWL, all one word, like no special capitalization or underscores or anything. I was like, oh, all right. And it's a picture of a bird.
Eagle.
A picture of a bird.
Okay.
And I was thinking, I read it as Super Bowl. I was like, oh, there's a Super Bowl subreddit, and there's a picture of an eagle And I clicked on the subreddit. It was all pictures of birds. Well, it's not our Super Bowl. It's our superb owl. Like the bird. I didn't register that it was an owl in the picture. I thought it was an eagle. And I sat at the subreddit for probably a solid 2 or 3 minutes trying to figure out why there's all these pictures of what I
Owls.
for some reason was thinking was an eagle filling up the entire front page of the subreddit. And I was thinking Eagles just won the Super Bowl, that's why it's happening. And I sat there for a second and realized in one of the captions to the link it was superb owl and not Super Bowl. And I just probably sat there.
Man, classic mistake. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, Super Owl. Gets me every time.
Oh,
That's funny though.
I'll actually link you to the picture I saw.
Do it.
It doesn't even
Just
look like
scroll
an
me up.
eagle.
I'll be the judge of this right
But
now.
I assumed
Dude, that's
it was
clearly a fucking owl.
yes. And the title, the
protect me.
caption to it was "Don't even think about it," and I was thinking it was like the Eagles with their Super Bowl trophy, like don't even think about like trying to take our trophy back or something. And I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
don't know.
That's an owl.
It just,
That's an owl, man.
yeah.
Hey, honest mistake.
I felt really dumb afterwards.
I think I feel really dumb probably about like 15 times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think you know things when you're 26 years old, and then you're like, oh, wait.
You don't.
Didn't know that.
No.
Oh, didn't know that either. But that's life, man.
Yeah. It
We
was.
learn as we go.
It was a rough one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
trying to think
what
if there's
else you
anything
got?
else. That's what I'm
do you have
trying
any other
to
characters
think.
for Super Smash?
No.
Bill Nye. Put fucking Bill Nye in there.
Ukulele. Banjo Kazooie. There you go.
Ooh, dude, that's nice.
Banjo
I like that.
Kazooie. I would like to see him.
Banjo or Kazooie?
Both?
Yuka or Lele?
No. Banjo Kazooie.
They'll be like an Ice Climbers kind of duo. That'd be pretty cool. He has a lot of moves. He got the backpack swing. He's got like the the drill peck thing. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Can't believe I didn't think of that.
Yeah. How did you not think of it? Of
I don't
all
know.
people.
That was a really great game.
That was.
Remember that? In college, we just like kind of
Oh.
oh. Dude, that game was so fucking good. It's kinda like- We would just like we'd be in our not dorm room but like our apartment on campus, and you know there's like 6 guys in there, me and Matt included, and we'd just like he'd be upstairs, I'd be downstairs, or vice versa, and we would just like up the stairs be like Hina, just yell, and you'd be like ikum pokum. People are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah,
Don't
you
worry
wouldn't
about it.
understand.
Don't worry
You
about
wouldn't
it.
understand, dude. Now that I just thought about that Mount Olympus apartment again, like how much N64 Smash was played in there.
Oh my god.
Our
How much
junior-
N64 was played in there?
Our other roommate, he was like 26 at the time when he first came in as a freshman, because he came out of the army or navy or what have you,
Military.
but- military. Yep, and like he had a bunch of actual like 19-year-old freshman friends. So they like he invited them up out of the dorm, and like every time I came back from class,
Yep.
I'm sure it was the same thing with you. Even when I like came back late after like studying and stuff, like they were just there, sitting there drinking, playing Smash all day long. They would
Yep.
skip class to play like an N64 game that came out like 20 years prior to that time. I mean, I'm not blaming them, but dude, so much Smash. I don't know. I
So
can't think of a person or a character that I would want to add. I mean, dude, Banjo, because that's good.
Thanks, man.
Kazooie's good. Crash would be good, of course. Maybe some Knuckles action, but you know, you already have Sonic. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a little, see if we can get like a little poll or something going on. See if anybody who will listen out there would think of anything that they'd want to see added. That'd be cool.
I just typed like
Your
top
thoughts?
video game characters of all time, and it's like
What are your thoughts, people? You're gonna get like more.
you are cutting in and out right now.
Am I?
You just slightly did.
Well, I mean,
Well, okay.
I don't know. Okay, all right, guys. Okay.
I think Pac-Man was in it at one point.
Dude, that's pretty cool, Pac-Man. Just put the dude from Pitfall in there. What does he do? He just dodges you like crazy. He just goes in the ground. He just grabs a rope and swings over you.
Ryu was on
Can't
there.
hit him. Ryu's on there.
Bowser.
Who's that beastly motherfucker from Street Fighter?
Ken?
No.
Oh, the
Like the
green
actual,
guy?
like- Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head. But I know who you're
yeah.
talking about.
Oh, what the fuck is his name? Blanca,
Blanca.
I believe.
Never really played Street Fighter.
Ooh, yeah, Blanca's the green guy with like the orange crazy hair.
Yeah.
Yep. A bunch of people are saying Goku. They like to see Goku added to
See,
their
I was thinking about that, but I feel like he'd be a little OP.
Kamehameha. The fucking map is just obliterated. Gone.
Like,
Done.
instant
You win.
transmission is a little OP.
Yep. Fuck it. Just bring Vegeta and just make it Dragon Ball Fighter.
Well, they came out with a fighting game recently.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter.
Yeah, which is I'm waiting to go on sale before I pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Good call. That's the one thing I'm jealous of. You have Steam. You have those crazy Steam sales, and
Oh
I
yeah,
just at the PlayStation Store.
you
10%
know,
off. Awesome. Thanks for letting me save $5.
if you get a PC, just saying.
Dude, maybe I will. I might just keep the PlayStation 4, and then when the PS5 comes out, just bite the bullet and just build me a PC.
I mean,
Somebody call it a PC.
actually, at this point, I would probably wait a little bit because graphics cards are through the roof right now with this
Dude.
Bitcoin and crap.
Fuck. Goddamn electronic currencies and shit. Like, dude, they're not real. People putting like their life savings and shit in them. You're fucking stupid.
Yep.
Unless you do it now and like within a month it like surges again, then you sell it. And
But
you
what if it
actually
doesn't
make some
surge?
money? Yeah, then you're
What if you buy it and it keeps going down?
then you will that's a shitty investment.
Yep.
You're an asshat who wasted your entire life savings on
Yep.
what? A blip on the screen. But then again, I mean, my bank account's like just numbers on the screen.
Yep.
If you think about
But
it.
that has that's backed by the government also.
Oh yeah, but the
Whereas
government's
Bitcoin is not
kidding.
backed by anything.
Yeah, right. Isn't Bitcoin's like made to kind of bypass governmental
I don't even know.
I don't even know. But stupid. Yeah, but good call. The GX
GTX
1080,
10,
GTX
like
1080s,
1080, and I think like
whatever.
1070 is even way overpriced right now.
Yep, because everybody's mining Bitcoin.
Yep.
There's some Bitcoin in them hills. Let's go mine it. Fucking stupid. Anyway, tell us what you guys think. Anybody listen out there? Who do you want to see in Smash? Because that's gonna be the game this year. Besides, like that's gonna be like
cannot wait.
Nintendo's game this year. It's gonna be Smash.
Cannot wait.
Can't wait. Put. I don't even know.
Don't
I'll
even
have
know.
to think about it. We'll think about it and we'll shoot some ideas around. But I like your idea of Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah, I
Don't
figured
even
you would.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Any other like old school game? Like Spyro. Put Spyro in there.
They're possibly coming
If
out with a
you're-
remake
if you're
for
gonna
him.
put- I think they are doing that now. They
Is
crashed.
it officially announced for Spyro though?
I'm not sure.
I know
But
people have been
if it is,
speculating.
I'm gonna get it because that was one of those games like I would play in my grandfather's basement with my cousins and stuff like when we'd be over there in the summer. Like that was one of the games that Crash and Crash 2, and stuff like that. So like I have to get the Crash Insane trilogy, if not for you know nostalgic purposes. I have to get it.
Yeah.
And if Spyro comes out, it's a done deal, man. Buying it because it's not gonna be a full price game, right? Insane Challenge is like $40.
Yeah, and that's for all
is it full price?
for 3. That's for all
Three.
3.
Yeah.
So,
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
yes, it is.
Well,
I don't think I have anything else.
let's just put the nail in this thing, man. Let's put the nail in it. Well, everybody, that was
actually, now one thing I do want to bring up. There's this game. I think I've
okay.
told you
That's
about
not the end, guys.
it. Well, not still subject. I just thought of it. I'm just scrolling through Reddit and I saw this one subreddit which I wanted to bring up.
What you got?
Have you heard of the Friday the 13th video game that came out
Yeah,
like a year ago?
yeah.
So,
People love that game.
dude, it's a fun game. It's like essentially there's 8 players or 9 players in a lobby, and one just gets randomly chosen to be Jason. And you can like
That's
set your
kinda
preference
cool.
if you don't have a preference, or if you prefer to be Jason, or if you prefer to be a counselor. And it's a fun game because like the only way you can talk to people is if you're within earshot, or if you have a walkie-talkie in the game, or like if you're talking like on Discord with your friends or something.
That's pretty cool. I
But
like
the cool
that.
thing is like with the push to talk in the game, if you push to talk for like just for people that are in the lobby, if Jason is nearby you, he can hear you talk,
That's pretty cool.
which it gets really interesting when you get people that like to role play in that game, because someone will be playing as Jason and just start like having a full-on conversation with you and like try to like I've made deals with people in the game before where like one time I was Jason, the one guy had like a shotgun which is like a one shot, you knock Jason down and can get away or do whatever. And like we were pretty much in a standoff where I was like just out of range of him, and I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I'll make a deal with you. You just shoot that up into the air and I'll let you go. I'll teleport to another part of the map, and you'll have time to do whatever. Like if you're going to call whatever or fix something in his house, I'll let you do it, and then I'll come back in like a minute. If you're still here, you're screwed. If you're not, you're off somewhere else. And he's like, so I like the offer, but how do I know that when I shoot the shotgun, you're not going to go back on your promise and just kill me? I'm like, you don't. But you could take a risk and you could try. And like he thought about it for like 5 seconds, and like he was contemplating it. We're talking it out. And eventually like he's like, all right. So he shoots the shotgun. I was like, all right, I'm good. You kept your word. I'll keep my word. I teleported off to a different part of the map and came back later, and he was gone. But like there's some people, like I've seen videos online where like people have used voice changers for when they're Jason. And I'll have to see if I can find the one video for you because it was pretty funny. The one guy turned his voice into a robot. And
Dude, I could do that with my headset for my my Turtle Beach.
pretends to be Claptrap.
Oh,
So you hear Jason with Claptrap's robotic voice, and it's just like
my God.
on point for like the first like 2 minutes of the video.
put Handsome Jack in Smash Bros.
And that's a little too much.
Okay.
But the subreddit in for that game is like on point with their gifs and stuff right now. Because a lot of it is like WWE gifs. And it's just funny because like I don't remember what the one was, but it was like when you like walk into a building and realize Jason's there hunting someone right now. It's just like a gif of like Vince McMahon walking down the ramp, but it's reversed, so
I
you
love
see him
it.
walking
I love that
backwards
gif.
up the ramp, just with a smile on his face, and it's just like for a solid 2 weeks, everyone that was posting there was just on point with like, this is how it feels when it's like you find Jason doing this, or when you realize you spawn here, and it's just
Oh, that's great.
They've been amazing.
I love that GIF.
Yeah.
That GIF is great. Gets me every time.
Yeah.
Stupid but funny. That's what Reddit is. Stupid but funny. Repost. Stupid but funny. Repost.
But yeah.
Cool. I'll have to look into that game too.
Yeah,
I'm always down for
that's a
cool
fun
new
game.
Fun little multiplayer.
I haven't
online
touched in a
game.
while. It's definitely a game that if you had like 5 or 6 people to play with, you should all pick it up and just could have a whole lot of fun.
That's good. But I'm just excited now about Smash Online. Like, it'll never be like it was, sitting down with
No.
4 controllers hooked up to a GameCube or an N64. But maybe we can get that kind of nostalgic feeling back a little bit.
If there's 4 of us that have it and we're all on Discord, it's pretty similar.
That's true. But there's just something about sitting next to someone and shoving
right.
like this, bumping shoulders, like, oh, fuck you. And
Yeah, you're right.
I'm done. But we can always do that via Discord. So
Yeah.
Whatever. That's gonna be great, and I'm really excited to see what's gonna be leaked out in the next couple months or so. Because I mean, hey, dude, it's March already. Mid-March.
Yeah.
We're 3 months into the year. We only got 9 more potentially to wait. When do you think it's gonna be released?
September.
Okay. Yeah, summer's not a good time to release video games, really.
Well,
But then
I
kids are
could
in school.
either summer or beginning of fall. Not in October.
But then, yeah, not in October because you're Red Dead.
Because
That'd be
that,
stupid.
and you also have that's around the
Detroit
time.
become human.
Well, that's usually like the time Call of Duty and stuff comes out.
Yeah. Do you see the new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has been announced?
I did see that.
I won't get it.
And then everyone started making posts about Call of Duty Black Ops 17 and Black Ops 30, and it was just all the posts, and it was just getting
Yep.
real annoying real quickly.
Yep. That's the internet for you there.
Yep.
It kind of does that sometimes.
Yeah.
But whatever, man. It'll be a shitty game.
It
I
will
don't like
be.
Call of Duty. I am a Battlefield fan through and through.
I'm done with competitive first-person shooters for now, so I'm nothing.
Yeah, I've gotten really far away from Battlefield now. I mean, they just came out with new DLC maps. I played them like once or twice. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but I've been, playing the Horizons. Got into the Bioshock collection. I have the DLC for Horizon still. I have all the DLC for Fallout 4 that I never even touched. Now they got the Game of Year edition, the Bioshock 2 and Infinite in the collection there. Gotta beat those.
Yeah.
What else do I have? I got
A lot.
Celeste. I mean, I always go back to Odyssey just to get some random moons here and there. It's just fun. So I don't need the competitive online gaming right now.
Nah. Screw it.
Make Red Dead a good fucking first person story. Just give me a good story, man.
Yeah. Hopefully. We'll see.
Don't jerk me around, Rockstar.
Uh,
They never do. They never do.
well,
What?
you got anything else? Are we gonna...
Do I have anything else? Days Gone, push 2019.
Is that the zombie game?
Yeah, wasn't officially announced for 2018, but it's been just declared 2019 now. So
We'll see.
I'm excited for that. Hopefully that's a good story. Little Last of Us.
It's gonna need to do something unique for me to want to get it, because it seems like there's so many zombie games coming out now that it's like
saturated market.
Yeah, it's saturated now at this point. What separates one from another?
Exactly, but
They need to do
whatever,
something
man.
special and unique for me to be interested now.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, anyway, we're just talking about random stuff now, so
Yeah.
let's just call it, Matt.
All right.
All right, guys. That
Number
is
3.
going to be number 3, chapter 3 for
Chapter 3.
Guy Party
Is that what
here.
we said?
Yeah, chapter 3.
All right.
Do something different every time. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Got some kind of entertainment value out of this. and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.